Hello, everyone. I am Jessica Nash, and we are back with another Sheen Talk interview. And we have singer, songwriter, producer Kevin Ross on with us today. How you doing, Kevin?
Doing good. I like when people add the producer to it. It makes me feel that much better. So that's
That's a
good.
big deal.
Yeah. It took me years to actually like really walk into that part of my career and my life. I've been doing it for
Uh-huh.
a while, but just actually to be like, you know what? I'm a producer.
You're a
Took me.
producer.
Yes.
Yeah, big deal, big deal. So today we want to talk about your newest project, Drive
Yes.
2.
Yes.
Yes. When did it come out again?
It came out late October. So like I
Okay.
want to say like October 28th. One is one of those days that it
Hmm.
came out. And yeah, like the response has been great from it. It's an all-purpose project. Of course,
Hmm.
it's the second installment of
Hmm.
a series called Drive.
Hmm.
Very intentional as far as like the vibes and the fluidity of it, and just
Hmm.
yes, I think it's one of my favorite installments. I mean, by far the
Hmm.
only installment thus far. But you know what I mean. With all that said, it's really exciting. You know what I mean, for it to come out and for it to be kind of like slowly but surely building up steam. So it's awesome.
Yes, it's very good. I've listened to it a couple of times. So is I love it. It's a great album. I know we want to talk about today your campaign that you're doing, your natural body campaign for women. I think
Yeah.
is dope. It's based upon your single Naturally, correct?
Yeah. So I have a song that's on Drive 2 called Naturally, and we decided to do a campaign where, we want to be advocates for women of, natural bodies. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a really cool initiative. I started to see certain videos like a couple of weeks or months ago, and
Mm-hmm.
so I was like, yo, I think that could be kind of
Mm-hmm.
dope, a dope little initiative to just kind of kick off, and we just kind of start steamrolling it, so it'll be coming out and just like, rolling out in the next couple of weeks. So I'm excited about that.
Okay, what's some things that we can expect with it? Like what's behind it?
What's behind it? I mean, it's very organic, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Without saying too much, it's very, very organic. And
Okay.
we're using the community, we're using my base to really kind of, spread the initiative. And so
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really fun and organic way to do it.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Washington, DC.
Oh, DMV. I have a lot of family there.
Yeah, come on
Nice.
now. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I see you've been spending some time in Hawaii.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. What did you
I,
do out there?
I went to two islands. I went to Kauai first. Kauai is
Hmm.
kind of like the garden islands, the garden that I'm sorry, the island that hasn't been touched
Hmm.
as much. And so so it's a lot of like, huge mountains, and just like the scenery there is like
Wow.
amazing. So,
Hmm.
I like, rode bikes and stuff like that all throughout the town, and got poke with the locals, and
Hmm.
shaved ice, and just kind of did what the locals did as far as in
Yes.
Hawaii. So that was really, really fun. And then I went to Honolulu.
Hmm.
That's kind of the most commercial island. So it's
Hmm.
like LA and Miami like combined together.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but it also has the beauty of, what we know and love about Hawaii. It's just on the other side of that
Hmm.
particular island. And then I
Hmm.
skydived for the first time. So that was like
What?
amazing. Yeah.
Wow. How was that? What does that feel like? And how do you get the courage to do that?
I'm assuming that you haven't skydived before.
Have not. I may do it. I'm not
Yeah.
against it, but
Yeah.
how do you build up the courage to do that?
Well, you know what? I think that for me, it was like, yo, one, I'm in Honolulu. So if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it in Honolulu.
Yeah.
Um, Two, I started to really think about the process of the fact that I'm just like, all right, I'm going to be jumping with somebody. So it's a tandem jump. So you have somebody, a professional that's jumping, that's attached to you, right?
Hmm.
So they have a chute, they have a safety chute. And I was
Mhm.
getting a cameraman as well that comes along with the package. So I'm like, all right, there's 3 chutes. You know what I mean? Like, as
Yeah.
I'm jumping. If none of these chutes don't work, it was meant for me to it was
Yeah,
meant for me to
yeah.
go out this way. What are the odds of 3
Three?
chutes not working?
Yeah.
So, and it's the view, you know what I mean? Like when you jump, you're looking at half ocean, half land, the
Wow.
lushnesss of, you know what I mean, the trees and on the
Hmm.
mountains and the beach. And I mean, it was amazing. Um,
Wow.
I would definitely do it again, 15,000 feet in the air.
Oh
Um,
my gosh. That's crazy to think about.
I was nervous, but I think that once you kind of commit to the action of skydiving, and you get
Hmm.
up in the air, I ain't gonna lie. By the time we hit like 8,000 feet, I was like, we high enough.
Yeah,
We're high enough to jump.
pretty
And
much.
it's like, and it kept going and going. And yeah, when it was time to jump, they told me to kind of like hold my head back, just as far
Hmm.
as like brace myself. And we start jumping, and like for maybe a second or two, your mind is freaking out, like I'm literally falling out of a plane.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then you really kind of get into a zone where it's just kind of like, if you love roller coasters, if you
Yes.
love real in that
Hmm.
way, then it's kind of compared to that. Because
Okay.
I'm a roller coaster guy. I don't like the
Yeah.
drop at the amusement parks and stuff
Yeah.
where
Me either.
go up and does that. And I thought that
Hmm.
skydiving would be more like that, but
Yeah.
it's more so like the roller coaster side of things. Um,
Really?
yeah, so it's really really fun, and
Okay.
I'm definitely doing it again.
That's what I
Um,
was gonna ask you. Would you do it again?
I'm definitely doing it. I think I'm gonna go to Africa. Uh, I'm gonna go to Africa this year. I just have to decide on what part of Africa I'm going to,
Hmm.
and yeah, I'm definitely trying to skydive on that continent for sure. So,
Yes. I would be open to doing it. I want to go to Ghana.
hey,
Everyone's like, why you want to go to Ghana? I just really want to go to Ghana. I
yeah,
don't
I
know
think.
why I
Well, you know
do.
what? Africa is one of those places, like it's so many countries inside of the
Hmm.
continent that like you can't do it all in one
Yeah.
trip. I don't think
Yeah.
people virtually would have time to like really enjoy the fullness of it. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to break mines down. I'm gonna start west. I'm gonna start
Yes.
West Africa first, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
do south. I'm gonna west, south, north, then east.
Hmm.
Before,
Okay.
yeah.
That's gonna take some time.
It's definitely gonna take time. I'm literally gonna break it up into 4 trips. Do
Yeah.
West, do Nigeria, all that good stuff. Then take it south to Johannesburg and that whole thing, and then
Hmm.
go up and visit the pyramids in Egypt, and then
Oh, that's nice. Yes,
Ethiopia.
that's gonna be nice. Oh my, I'm a little jealous, just a little bit. So besides your natural body campaign, what else is coming up for you?
Music, more music. We just finished the shoot. Me, Anthony Hamilton, Raheem Devon, and Eric Roberson, and me being the newbie on the
Hmm.
that Eric Roberson had an amazing song last year called Lessons, and he asked
Mm.
all of us to
Hmm.
kind of add our little flavor and flair onto it. So we just did kind of a visual for it, and I think like a
Okay.
live segment of it, which is really really cool. Um,
Okay.
doing a couple of shows, not a couple. I'm doing shows this
Okay.
year. Sure. So I'm super excited about that. I just finished up. I walked out with Keith Thurman.
Hmm.
Who's the
Yes, I saw that.
middle and welterweight champion of the world
Hmm.
last weekend in Vegas. So that was really, really awesome. And I had a good
That's so
time with
cool.
that. So I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to doing more collaborations as far as with whether there's other artists, whether there's other athletes or
Hmm.
whatever. I think God's opened up that door for a reason, and so
Yes.
I humbly walk into it and receive whatever that's there for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Sheen has we actually have an album that's dropping, I believe, in March.
What?
So we're looking to bring some artists on to feature with some of our artists. So We might have to hit you up and get you on one of our songs.
Yeah, come on. I didn't even know Sheen had a Sheen
It's
record.
new. Sheen is new. We have the Sheen Media Company, and so we did an album, and we're releasing it soon. And we're looking for artists to put on the next project. So we might be calling you.
Yeah, man. Y'all better stand up, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Well, thank you so much. This was a dope interview. I'm glad I met you. Stay tuned, you all, for our next Sheen Talk, and download his project, Drive 2, and make sure you hear that single, Naturally Is Dope. Thank you, Kevin. Talk to you soon.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.